Welcome to Gardening with Miss Chris. You're a metro urban gardener. Learn to grow your own veggies from your front yard, side yard, backyard, and even from your windowsill. A pantry with the freshest organic vegetables, delicious and packed with nutrients right outside your door. It's fun and easier than you think. So spend some time with Miss Chris and let's put our ear to the earth and learn the basics. Grow your own veggies and fruit year round.
Today we're going to talk about growing watermelon up a trellis. And what I have here is a trellis I made. It cost me $25. It'll last forever. I use cattle panel, and I'm going to do a video on how to make this easy trellis. And it's just a bent cattle panel, and I have tomatoes growing on this side and sugar baby. And I want to emphasize sugar baby watermelons, which are the best watermelons for growing up a trellis because they don't get so long. A watermelon plant can get like 25. That vine can go 25 feet. But this sugar baby, anywhere from about 5 to about 10 feet at the most. And there's plenty of room to grow this sugar baby up this trellis. But the only issue that you have is you got to keep an eye on it because once they form their melons, it doesn't take long and they get really big. See that this one is more than 2 hand size. And it could easily get too heavy and just break away from the plant. So what I do is I use stockings, and I try as much as I have to use the butt side of an old stocking, but the leg side will work just as good. Because these can get really big, and my sugar babies tend to get larger than what they're supposed to because I have great soil. So I have it in a tied off stocking that I cut, and I'm just going to take this and see how I stretched it out over the trellis and just tie it on there, make a knot. And that should hold that watermelon in place so it won't break off and it has time to fully ripe. Because a watermelon plant has to be ripe when you pick it. It's not like other plants like tomatoes. You know, you can pick it green and it'll ripen later. No, you get what you get once you have harvested that watermelon plant. I got a nice tight knot there. That will hold this right here. The other benefit is going to keep insects off of it. It's going to be a very clean watermelon. It has, because it's the butt side of the pantyhose, will have plenty of room to stretch and grow. So with a limited space, where normally I would need 4 feet of space, 4 to 8 feet of space, I'm growing this using 1 foot of spacing because I'm growing it vertically up in the air. This is another cattle panel trellis that I'm growing tomatoes on one side and on the other side of it, cantaloupe is growing up this trellis, and you see I have it tied off in stockings so it won't snap off the plant. It's beneficial because I don't have to worry about the bugs getting into my cantaloupe when they sprout across the ground. Bugs tend to get inside of your cantaloupe. I did allow some of this plant to sprout, and you can see there's a cantaloupe right here at the bottom of the trellis, and I just put a piece of cardboard to keep the bugs out of it. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my station.